You get y'all a better anchor. That'll be better.
So, he's Google that I have a sign for
Get 20.
Kind of slow today. Let's see what we got going on. What's up, everybody? Boom, boom, boom. And then that'll work. I fixed it. There we go. Just 265. We're gonna keep warming up. There's a little 265. We're gonna keep it warming up. What's up, everybody? Nothing too heavy yet. Just a single, maybe a double, and then we'll add some more weight to it. Just a play weight right now.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
I need 100K. And
That's more weight.
it's nice having
What's up? What's up?
40K to something like a day, but it has some.
Right. Low 315. Nothing super heavy. Nothing too heavy. Nothing too heavy. Yeah, it doesn't have to go. We're gonna do a single. I might do a few singles of the 315 today. Today is second day of the week, so of course we bench 6 days a week. So we bench 6 days a week. So usually Wednesday's my heavy day, but we'll see how we feel today because I got started a little early, so I feel pretty decent. My calories are good today. I got a solid protein shake in right before I came here. There's a lot of carbohydrates in that shake. 2 scoops of pre-workout. I should start feeling itchy any minute. It should start kicking in here momentarily. So, all right. Let me make sure everything's working good, and then we'll hit some decent lifts. With some decent lifts here. Oh, boom, boom. All right. So still warming up. We're gonna hit this first single real quick, and then we'll decide if we're gonna go up or if we're gonna stay here and just do singles for a little while. Not bad. Ooh, pretty smooth. Not bad at all. Feeling decent today. Feeling decent today. Except for the itch on my back. I appreciate it. Yeah, try to be. What's up? What's up? Hit that like button, guys. Is there another single? I don't feel warmed up yet. I've only been lifting for about 7 minutes today, so blood is not flowing like it should yet. We're gonna do this for another single before we start playing with any other weight. Let's get it. I probably should have warmed up a little bit longer. No, this is One Life in Columbia, South Carolina. Close, not Columbus, Columbia in South Carolina. Once we get warmed up, we'll start adding some more weight, but I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 more of those, and then we'll talk about maybe adding 5 or 10 pounds. I feel good. Feel great, actually. Not like the highest energy I've ever been, but I'm like halfway there. What's up, Thunder? Yeah. Blasphemous. I'm sure it'll upset somebody. Usually does. Not in person. It's always someone on the internet. It's nothing to do with me. So. Deadlift 490 or 495. I don't think we hit 495. We might have hit 495. I gotta go. So we actually, Eric, what's up, Eric? So we actually ended up getting a lot more snow after that. That was just like the snow from while I was at the gym. That was not the accumulation of the day or that night. I think altogether we probably got a little bit less than a foot. It was probably like 8 inch, 9 inch. I appreciate it. Yeah, we don't get a ton of snow here. So, all right, let's hit this. I'm gonna hit a single real quick. We're gonna keep warming up. We've got like 4 more of those to go today. Ooh, felt pretty good. We're gonna slap some more weight on it. We might slap some more weight on it at the end. I haven't decided yet. Last night, I remember where I tapped out last night. It's been somewhere around like the 345-ish range, 350 range recently. Is where I feel comfortable. I know it, Eric, 100%. I just posted one showing my secret pre-workout recipe. Can't say that I do it very often. I am 2 scoops of pre-workout in. They still hasn't started to cause the itch. Recently bought a pre-workout as well that I haven't taken. It's just been sitting in my cabinet. I'm probably never going to take it. I've been using Black Label's pre-workout. But it has like a special beta-alanine that doesn't cause the itch, right? Which I'm not a fan of. I like my beta-alanine itch. It lets me know that this stuff is taking effect. Does that make sense? I appreciate it, Eric. Using vitamin energy. I don't think I've tried vitamin energy. I don't think I've ever tried vitamin energy. That's a good solid amount of caffeine. The one I'm taking now, I have 2 scoops. It's right at 400 for the 2 scoops, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. The beta is why I take the pre-workout. Caffeine is a nice side effect. but the beta alanine is the primary item. So, all right, still a little 3-minute. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it. This will be rep number 4 or 7. We're doing 7 singles at 315 is the plan at the moment, and then we'll probably do a drop set, or we might go up. I haven't decided that yet. It depends on the person here. I can't recommend it because it's more than you probably should take for like the FDA. 400's a lot. It's a lot. Everybody has different tolerances, and with caffeine, like anything else, you probably should figure out your own tolerance level. I know people that drink coffee and their heart's beating through their chest. So I've had clients that can't take caffeine at all. I've had clients that take absurd amounts of caffeine, right? It really is individual. It's very individualized how much caffeine affects you and doesn't affect you, things along those lines. But realize that no matter if you feel like you have a high tolerance, caffeine is still working in your system, regardless of your tolerances, right? So. Yeah, I had like a week or two where it got spotty a few months back. About a month back, I had a week or two where it got spotty. I only hit like 2 or 3 workouts those weeks, and it hurt. Like, it doesn't feel good mentally or physically once you get used to a routine. That's rough. That's rough. That's no good. We're past our freezing temps for the most part. We'll have a couple of cold days between now and like March. We're pretty much past our coldest temps for a while. So, all right, rep number 4. Go get it. Go get it. If I do 5 pull-ups, we'll do those in. Let me finish my bench, Adrian. If you're still here, I'll take you up on your offer. If you're still here in about 10 minutes when we leave this, because I don't want to leave weight on the bench. So, also all the other benches are full. So if I lose my weight, I might lose my bench. But I will take you up on your offer. So, just 5 pull-ups. Eric, don't do that. They don't have a place for that here, Eric. I did do a muscle up video. I can do muscle up. We discovered that. I'm not like the best muscle up person ever. Like I had them. I did do them though. We did discover that they are within my abilities. All right. I feel like I'm pretty good at it personally for never training. Yeah, I feel like I was good. I never trained muscle ups. So, like, that was like out of the blue. That's probably like 200 calories a slice times 10 slices. We probably got about 2,300 calories altogether, depending on the size of it. It's a large, probably closer to 3,000 calories, depending on the top. Solid meal, all right? Solid breakfast, first meal of the day. Gonna need at least 4 more of those to catch up with me, all right? I already drank the milk. You're gonna have to go check the video. I put the milk in another beverage. So. All right, we're on rep 5 of 7. 5 of 7. 100%. Yeah, it's mostly technique. Hey, I appreciate it, Adrian. I appreciate it. We will get those pull-ups done for you. get those pull-ups done for you. Hundred percent. I might even throw in a few extra for you. All right. We got 2 more reps here. 2 more reps here. I got like this itch on the back, guys. I think it might be the beta alanine. I can't reach it though.
Yeah, we do dips and then
I do 7 of everything essentially. No, I have to stop at 5. I'm not allowed to go over 5. Understood. Can resist there. You know, generally for me that's the tough part. Because when you get like a really good set going, it's like, man, like I've got another like 15 of these, right? I appreciate it, Bull Traders. All right, we got 2 more reps here. We're gonna do them in singles like we normally do. So we're gonna hit a single. We're on rep number 5, so 7. See, that thing you need, yeah. All right, let's hit it. So, for those of you that haven't been around a while, my PR on the bench is 365. We haven't ever attempted, except for once maybe, over 365. I took a time to maintenance while I was working on a project. But 365 is what we hit during our last climb. So this year we're back streaming and we're back climbing and we're back competing. So all of that will move up. 35, nice. I'll be 32 this year. I believe you will, 100%. I believe you will. 500-pound bench press by 35. I believe it. All right, we got 1 more of these. And then we'll hit them pull-ups. About 30 more seconds. We've been benching for give or take about 15-20 minutes now. All right, let's hit it. Not bad. All right, so back down 225. Just a little work weight. We're gonna do this for 7 reps. Nothing crazy. And then we've got to go hit those pull-ups. Yes, powerlifting. That is my gig. That's what I love to do. what I love to do. Welcome to the channel. One of those guys. I do pretty well with it. I'm about 175. About 175 is my body weight. I don't know if you realize that powerlifters, the goal isn't to be rotund, right? Like the goal isn't to be obese when you're powerlifting. It can help, but it's not like the primary action. There you go, Eric. There you go. Yeah. I've gotten to the point where I've won enough competitions. I have enough medals on my wall that I don't need it. I don't need to be bothered by it. That's untrue. How much do you weigh, Clip? Are you a power lifter? Because I'll let you know that, like, by percentage of body weight, not even by percentage of body weight, we'll talk about straight pounds, right? The most impressive weight classes powerlifters usually fall around 198, and that's pounds moved, right? There's a significant drop off and increase of lift after 198. There are weight classes, yes. It is a weight class sport. Yeah, it's just not how it works. From time to time we do. Not today. Just depends on the day where we lift. So some days I lift here, some days I lift. There's a bodybuilding gym I use, there's a powerlifting gym I use. It just depends. I'm aware. My PR on the bench is 365 currently. I weigh 175-ish. So. All right, let's get this 225 though. Let's play with the 225. What was this? Some Larson press. Larson press for 7. No earbuds. We don't do earbuds here. Whew. Yeah, Larson press is one of my favorite. Ooh, I think Clip might have gotten scared off. In comp, I'll have to go back and look. I don't remember my last in comp total. My current total is like. Hold on. It's like 1,300-ish, somewhere in that ballpark. So maybe a little bit more. I don't remember when the last time we did a full SBD like total. If we're talking PRs, it's in that ballpark. If we're talking in one comp, I'd have to go back and look. I've had comps where my bench feels great, I've had comps where my deadlift feels great, so the weights can vary for comps. Yeah, I do pretty well. And I'm all natural, right? So that's the best part. I compete in the Natural Federation. I am a natural lifter, 100% natural. So. Have I got into clavicular? All right, let's go hit those pull-ups. We're gonna de-rack this bench, but I'll talk to you guys while we do that. But yeah, we're gonna go hit those pull-ups that were requested by Adrian. Adrian sent us a donation, a gift for some pull-ups, and we told him we'd hit those pull-ups. He said 5. I'm gonna have to resist the urge to do like 14 plus, but you know, but it's what he requested, you know, and I said I would. And it's much appreciated once again, Adrian. So hopefully Adrian's still here. I told him I would do them, and he believed me. Believes in me, right? And see what's up. All right, where do we want to do pull-ups is the question. That is very crowded over there. We'll come over here and pull-ups. Come over here and do pull-ups. Hey, Adrian. There's not a huge crowd on this side. There is a bag in that pull-up rack though. We can use the one on the end. Oh, pull-up rack. It's a squat rack that has a pull-up on it. It said pull-up rack. We'll go here. I'm actually going to flip y'all around. There we go. It allows me to get a better angle than pull-ups. Boom. Right. Let's get it in, guys. I'm not going to be able to see chat while I'm doing these. Five pull-ups as promised. As promised. Whew. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I work hard on that form. Actually, I don't do pull-ups super often, I'll be honest. I don't do pull-ups super often. So, whew. Yeah. Yeah, no CrossFit pull-ups here. No CrossFit pull-ups here. All right, we got a curl. We got a curl, guys. So we're gonna head over and curl. It is a large gym. It is a large gym. They've got a pool, hot tub, saunas, steam rooms, classrooms, a boxing section. So I'll show you guys. Actually, this is an area we might be using in the future. I mentioned this a while back. A while back. I wouldn't know, Eric. So this is actually the boxing room I told you I was eventually going to be added here. And I actually know one of the boxing coaches. So at some point, we'll get in there and we'll have some fun. But, all right, we're gonna curl, guys. We got options. We can do preacher curl. Actually, we were supposed to use this last time and we didn't. We're gonna do some machine work today, guys. Everybody's favorite, right? Why it no work? Is that the maximum I can go? There we go. All right. Trying to make it so you guys can see what's up. Let's get them warmed up. Let's get them warmed up. We'll go like buck 55. Warm them up. Eric, you need to come more often. I think the last time, machines, the last time I streamed, it rotates, Eric. It rotates. It's just so happens that when I stream, it happens to be early in the week. I'll tell you what. Tomorrow we're streaming. We won't do any machine work. All right. The last set of curls I did were either dumbbell or barbell. Like it might have been dumbbell. But it lines up because I've been streaming like early week every week. So it just happens to fall on those days. They are valid, but I do say that a lot, that we're going to switch it up and do machine work, and then we end up, I do believe he's correct, that we almost always end up on the machine during streams. But I do barbell curl, dumbbell curl, cable curl every week, because I curl daily, 6 days a week. So we'll do single arm, How about that? I mean, yeah, not as much as I care about strength. Yep. Honestly, strength is what we go for, right? I'd rather be strong than anything else, but they work together. If you get strong, you get large. If you get large, you're putting on muscle. Really, aesthetics are almost universally your body fat percentage. So, all right, we'll go 185 for this next set. I do a lot of seated overhead. Actually, I did seated overhead barbell last night. I still do those. I just haven't done them on stream in a while. The problem is they don't have a place to do it here efficiently. The rack isn't set up to make it like the proper height. So no, I avoid cardio. There's no cardio in my diet. All right. So, all right, let's get it. I go down to just below the nostrils, so I come down to right about here, where it's like right at mustache level, all right? Right at mustache level. Boom. God bless. We'll do one more. Yeah, so when you go below chin with that overhead press, you end up like you're kind of putting yourself in a position where your shoulders aren't your main activator at the bottom anymore. It's kind of upper pectoral more than anything, maybe a little bit of lat or something. But it's an awkward position because remember, the further you come down, naturally your wrists are going to want to go this way, right? Unless you have very small arms, naturally your wrists, as you come down against your lats, are going to kind of angle out. I mean, you can force them in, but you're going to feel very awkward. So coming down here allows you to maintain that good posture, I guess, or a good positioning with your forearm, so you're still straight up and down when you push straight up in the air. Does that make sense? If you're doing it for shoulder purposes, that is. If you're doing it to build your chest as a primary item for that, then yeah, incline bench style, bring it to your underneath the chin. But if you're trying to build shoulders with it, primarily I would stick to mustache level, like I said. So that's me. That's what I would do. That's what I do. So. All right, max out machine. We're gonna hit this for another set of 7 on each arm. So, but either position, I mean, is fine if you're comfortable. That's what I'm talking about. Overhead press. Overhead press. Bring it down to like right here. It's barbell for me though. Like, you bring the barbell like right here, right? Boom. You're still straight up and down with the forearms. Any lower than that, and you see how that forearm's angle is changing, it wants to force itself out. You can force it in, but then this is seated. Now for standing, I would say most of the time I come just below chin for standing. Just at chin, maybe just below. I go a little bit lower on standing.
All right, but your body is set up differently when you're standing as compared to sitting. You're not flared out as much. That makes sense. Like your lats aren't pressed up against something, your back's not pressed up against something. You can your angling is different or your orientation's different. You know. All right. Might be using the wrong word there, but all right. Another set here, another set of 7. Other side. Feels good. Feels good. Biceps feel great. All right, we gotta go do some sort of shoulders. Shoulders next. Let's think about this. Let me do one more set of these while I think about what shoulders I want to do. We might end up doing probably dumbbells. Probably gonna do dumbbell overhead. Seated. No. Probably seated dumbbell press next. I don't know who that is, to be honest. Should I know who that is? I mean, not like offensively, I don't know who it is. I appreciate it. I'm trying to be. Because that wasn't on the list. We do kind of, there's a method to everything. So I do a push, which is my bench first, universally, almost universally. A curl, a shoulder press of some sort, do a row of some sort, and then tricep movement, whether that usually going to be some kind of like rope press down, something like that, right? Might do some like skull crushers once in the blue moon, but generally some kind of tricep centric movement. And then we do a rear delt fly with dumbbell or with the delt fly machine. And then some kind of legs. We do legs every night, 6 days a week. It's the leg movement. Sometimes we deadlift instead. We'll deadlift, squat, or we'll do leg press or something once a night. So. No, I did deadlifts last night, actually. That's Monday. Today is Tuesday. Remember, deadlifts are Mondays, Fridays. We squat on Tuesday. So, we do some sort, either squat, leg press, or something on Tuesdays. What's up, Simon? What's up? All right, let's hit it. Another set of 7 here. It's actually flipped. I think. It's actually flipped. So that's 7. All right, now we're done with that for the day. That was the finish on bicep curls. All right. Time do it be. Oh, we got plenty of time. Hold on, guys. All right. This was on. There we go. It wouldn't flip. All right. What's up, Mossberg? How you doing, boss? Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm glad you were here. I'm glad you're here, Prodigy. How you been? Prodigy, I don't feel like I've seen you talk much. Oh, we talked about the treadmill earlier. I know that. Glad you're here, Prodigy. Glad you're here. Oh. Curling 6 days a week, for me it is. For me it is. It's really dependent on you. For me, 6 days a week is awesome. But not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody has to. I don't necessarily have to do 6 days a week. I do like 6 days a week personally. It feels like I get the best growth out of it. All right. Shoulder dumbbell. No, I haven't signed. 100%. I already had the milk though, King, but I drink milk religiously every day. During my workouts, pre-workout, after workout, still probably close to half a gallon a day right now to a 3/4 gallon. I'm reading the chat. All right, let's warm up. I'm gonna grab the 50s. We're gonna get the shoulders pumped, and then we'll have some fun work after that. 100%, Eric. Just be the best version of you. That's all you can do, right? All right. We're gonna go. So the 60s and the 65s are missing. 55 isn't gonna be enough for our second set, so we're gonna go 70s, and then maybe 80s. We'll see. We'll see. You don't know that? You don't know that? You can do whatever you want. If you train hard enough. All right. We got the 70s. We're going to hit this for a set of 7, probably. Yeah, I'm a naturalist. Yeah, for those of you that are unaware and are new here, Mossberg, you need arm advice. Mossberg is the stop. He knows everything. I'm pretty sure the last measurement was 32 inches, 32 inches on the biceps for Mossberg. It's the Canadian Arm Genetics.
What you gonna do, boy? You ain't ready to come outside, boy.
Be outside. Get her out the way. When she born, I'm on back. I gotta stay close by.
Sometimes it's like that, Eric, right?
So I get out of the way.
Right. 80s are next. Nah, here. They all good. They all good. I know everybody in here. All right, we're gonna grab the 80s next. The 80s next. And then we gotta do. We might go straight to triceps after this. Might go straight to triceps after this. All right.
No, I'm not moving. I was like,
You're ruining my time at the gym. No, I'm kidding. I want to rewind.
All right, we got the 80s.
At 5 o'clock, whatever time.
Yep. Oh, those are 80s. Alright, good triceps. That's why they give you 2 of everything, right? 2 rotator cuffs. And if one blows out, right? That's not true. You got 2, you got a backup, a spare. Shoulders, deep rotation. Every morning I wake up, I rotate my kneecaps, and then hit shoulders. So, how's it going? How's it going? What's up? All right, I'm gonna put these 80s up real quick, and then we're gonna go hit triceps. Easy work, easy work. Okay. Oh. Appreciate it. Whew. All right. Let's go hit some triceps, guys. Triceps. Ugh. All right. What kind of tricep work do we want to do, guys? We'll probably we'll work over here, guys. All right. It's a good cable right there. It's a good cable. Always test your cable, right? Yep. Perfect mistake. That's not how you test it. I mean, I guess you test it for something. All right. We'll start with 80. Start with 80. Bow. Should be nice and easy. Nice and easy. Still set to 7, obviously. That's exactly why you're here. It's the only reason, right?
own personal benefits. You know, feel good after the gym. We did add. We're gonna go up. We're gonna do the whole stack. We're gonna do the whole stack. Stack. The most I've done barbell curl was it 165? I think that was on the stream. It wasn't super clean, but it was 165. We strict curled like 150-ish. All right. We're gonna hit this as a full stack. Cool. I'm doing okay, Chandler. I'm doing okay. There's plenty of reasons to curl that much. It's because I want to, mostly. You look a lot less bloated. Top to your right. Always find the silver lining. Grab more weight. At one point when I did my first like really dirty bulk, I got super puffy from all the sodium. A lot of the time to get puffy is sodium. Alright. We'll do one more set here, guys. Let's do one more set here. We might have enough time to do some rows. Alright, easy work. Let's get it. Yep. This fourth set is strong. One more. That fourth set was definitely felt great. Wasn't like terribly heavy, but it felt good. All right, we're gonna row, guys. We're gonna row. What kind of rows do we want to do, though? Is the question. What kind of rows do we want to do is the real question, right? All right, we'll do this little hammer strength rower. How does that sound? Well, this thing's pretty fun. It's got two plates on it. We're gonna start with that. Bryn hasn't been in the street. She didn't comment on a video today. She's around. I'm sure she's busy.
I get it, yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, absolutely worse than what would be absolutely. And the thing about it is, your solution, okay, he takes it there, you take it there.
Appreciate it, Monster.
I don't care what kind of relationship. Business relationship. You can't meet somebody in the middle. Don't even just let it. I mean, just.
We got 3 plates on here now. 3 plates on here now.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. But I can't help. Well, I mean, another thing too is, you know,
Hey! Yes, Eric. I will hear right after we finish rowing. Right after we finish rowing. Appreciate it, appreciate it. That will go straight to the Fairlife Fund. Much appreciated. But I will right after we finish these rows. I got one more set of rows, and then we'll talk about that.
Got just a lot of companies feel like you just need to have a meeting, like to just check in and care about them. You don't need to have a meeting, but you need to check in, like,
What y'all think? 5 plates?
Weather, something about what it does. And all that they got 57, 60 degrees. You look at it, that's pretty good. And they'll be like, oh, for Christmas, you have to make
Yeah, so it does make a huge difference.
They got,
It depends on the bar too. Some of the bars are a little bit different, but I'll show you where when I was doing sumo deadlift, I'll show you where I was.
I'll be working tickets. That's
All right.
what we need to do.
Get it.
That's what I trying to figure out. As you can see, when I worked at we had a meeting every morning. It was how many tickets do you have? How many did you close yesterday? How many did you get from yesterday to today? Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And did you need help with it?
Right.
One more set of these. We'll talk about that.
Getting everybody working dick, I mean, that's the whole fucking business.
That's why I say, I'm not doing anything.
That's why you have a meeting with one side. I'll be Yeah, really?
We're gonna knock off a couple of these plates. I'm not gonna leave it fully loaded.
If I know anything about it.
I know we showed up to it having plates and he usually does, but we're gonna leave just 3 on there.
But I mean, they come in, I close, they come in, I close. And after half of them, and I get one of them today, what do you think today? I showed up for their office. Already here. I was like, I'm not the other guy. I just think if I want it done, I said, I'll get it done in 5 minutes. And say I was here 8 hours. How was that? Okay. I was not going to say you said that.
Next time they start asking you
All
what
right. Let's go hit that deadlift bar. I'm not deadlifting today, but we'll take a look at it. Whew. Now another thing is, so I'm a mixed grip as well when I sumo. I don't like standard grip when I sumo. The mixed grip feels so much better. All right, let's try not to get too many people in the shot. I don't want to be rude. And this room is. All right. Let's see if I can get you a decent shot of the actual grip. Right here. So now
depending on how wide your stance is. Chalk is a win, and chalk is legal in competition. I always chalk when I'm in competition, or if there's chalk available when I'm deadlifting heavy, I will use chalk. But let me show this because my phone is going to die soon. So, standard, I'm going to start with the standard grip. I always mix grip. You can see that my standard runs right along the edges of the knurling, right? My sumo isn't as wide. I don't go plate wide on sumo. I don't sumo very often anymore in general. But when I'm gripping sumo, I'm actually usually reaching if it has it center knurling, or I'm pushing against the inside of my quads, and I'm finding my stance from there, right? So my forearms are like right inside. And then chin up, press right here. So pinky is just outside the knurling, my ring finger is right on the knurling, right? Now when I go down, I'm just between the quads. So I like to find that spot with my forearm first, and then adjust my heel. It lets me grab that knurling. If you have a center knurling, you can go super narrow, mind you. You're going to have issues with balance, right? So if you're not comfortable stabilizing the bar back and forth, just be careful, right? This knurling is really useful when you're doing that, but it can be dangerous if it's, especially if you don't have clips on the bar. So, especially if you don't have clips on the bar. So just remember, here and here, or you can jump it out, ring finger, right? So on the edge of the knurling. So. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I can do a video on it later that'll break it down a little bit more. We have bad connection right now. I'm up front now. I lost the connection while we were in the other. I apologize. But we are done for the either way. That was actually the end of the stream regardless. I was about to close things up. So guys, tomorrow, appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna be in tomorrow probably around the same time. Yeah, I'm back here. Hopefully I answered your question. I'll make a video breaking down different grips on sumo and traditional. But we lost connection in the other room. So I'll stream for the night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate all the support as always. All right, y'all have a good one. Yep, see you, Mossberg. Appreciate you being here. I'll be in the Discord.